Everybody like, hey, are you ready to go? Ready to go? Everybody like, hey.
Alright, what is going on, y'all? Soul here, and welcome back to my story mode. So, kick back, relax, and let's talk for a second about a game that I'm sure is not exactly on a lot of people's radars like it should be, okay? This is a smaller indie title that's been in development for quite some time now, and I wanted to talk about it because I'm a little bit excited for it, okay? Actually, I'm a lot of bit excited for it. This sucker comes out on the 15th of September, and I have been watching this game for quite some time now. So, I'm sure you saw the title, I'm sure you saw the thumbnail. Let's talk about Flynn Son of Crimson, okay? For starters, this game comes out on the 15th of September, and frankly, I just don't think that it's getting the attention that it truly deserves, okay? This game it feels so under the radar, okay? Did it even get a slot in the last Nintendo Direct that wasn't an E3? I can't even remember. If it did, awesome, great. If it didn't, Jesus Christ, they did my man's dirty, because this game looks like fire, okay? I'm really hyped for this game. It comes out very, very soon. I'm ready to pre-order this sucker. I can't pre-order it, so I'm just gonna get the sucker when it comes out, you know, when I can, I guess. But I want to talk about it. I've been following this game for a very long time. Frankly, for the last 4 years. Hold on, 17 to 18, 18 to 19, 19, 20, 20. Yeah, I've been following this game for the last 4 years since it was first announced as a Kickstarter project. I was in high school, so I did not have any money, and I would, if I could have, I would have backed the project, but I had like nothing, bro. And when I did have a little something, it usually went towards another big game. So, you know, I'm not the greatest, but I'm really glad that it reached its goals and everything like that, and I'm really happy to see that this game is coming out, and I'm absolutely ready to support it the moment that it comes out. And I want to do, you know, a little more support by just talking about this game, and just maybe talking about what you may have missed by not seeing this game around, because it just may have not been on your radar. And that's okay, that happens. Sometimes games just kind of don't make their way to you like that. The only reason I was able to find this game was because of probably something I saw on Twitter. I couldn't even tell you, to be completely honest. It's been a long time since I even remember what put this game in my path, in my line of sight. Alright, so either way, I want to talk about it. I've been following this game for 4 years now, and I need to get my heart out about this right now, because I don't want too many people missing out on a game with this much potential, okay? The gameplay that I'm showing you on the screen right now is from a demo that they let out a while back to a couple of people. Man, YouTube for me I wasn't going as hard on YouTube as I am currently, obviously. I don't know if you've seen. So, you know, given the chance, I'm sure I would have tried to reach out to them, but your boy's nervous, okay? So I never got the chance to play the demo, but honestly, I think that's for the best. I want to go in as blind as absolutely possible, and I'm glad I waited it out and just let it, you know, make its way back to my line of sight here, because now that it's really, really close, I'm just extremely excited. And this gameplay that I'm showing you, I'll be completely honest, I haven't even seen that much of it myself. I saw like a second. I mean, I'll probably have to look at it a little bit when I'm putting this video together, so that much is very true, but I haven't even seen much of it. But that's okay, it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, I'm paying for the game, and I'm gonna play the crap out of it. And hopefully by the end of this, maybe you guys will too, okay? So let's just jib-jab and shoot the shit and talk a little bit about Flynn Son of Crimson, alright? So, this is not going to be back and forth what I like, what I dislike. No, I'm just going to talk about what I saw and what I enjoy and what I'm excited about. I can't really talk about what I dislike yet, because honestly, there's nothing that I dislike about the game. That's not even possible right now. The game's also, it's not in my hands yet, but at the same time, you know, I've made videos like this plenty, but there's really nothing that I've seen that I dislike. It's crazy, you know? I'm very simple to please, okay? I'm very, very easy to please. Just give me a couple of good things that I may like, and man, I'm about to give your entire game a whole ass chance. Even if I don't like it entirely, I'll most likely see it the entire way through, because I'm just determined like that to give games and anime and manga a real chance, okay? Because maybe midway through, I'll completely change my mind. The entire thing could shift for me, and I could fall in love instantly. You never know. Sorry to get a drink of water real quick. So, that's why I'm gonna see this game through, okay? But either way, I digress. Let's talk about some of the things that I like about this game and things that you may like too. For starters, just look at this art style for me really quick. Take a glance at this art style and sit there and tell me that it's not beautiful. All right, I can look at this style of art forever. All right, I believe, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're seeing this, 32-bit, 32-bit type of style of games. That's the wave for me. All right, I always mess with that kind of situation, and games that are indie games that look like this usually give off a very unique vibe. It gives off a very certain energy that says that, yeah, this game was made with love and care that only a long-time gamer could develop a game with, okay? They took their years of knowledge and experience in playing games, loving games, and then building games, and eventually they came to their passion project, which is this beauty right here. And it shows right from the get-go. You take a glance and you say, oh yeah, this is 100% a passion project that is coming to life, and they took the time that they needed to make sure that this game looked and felt really good, okay? Especially in the looks department. It looks so pretty. I cannot get enough of that aesthetic, all right? I love this 32-bit foresty mountain aesthetic. Like, it's my entire jam, okay? And like I said, games like that look like this usually go bonkers, especially for me. Shovel Knight, all right, very similar situation. I think that one is more along the lines of, no, that's 32-bit about, I believe, as well. Shovel Knight, Celeste, Undertale, etc., bro. Those are some big indie titles, and frankly, I hope that this one gets the recognition it deserves, because I get the exact same vibe from these trailers and gameplay that I get from those games. All right, I haven't finished Celeste yet, but dag nabbit, if you could bet your bottom dollar I'm going back. Okay, the only reason I haven't finished it is because it's hard. It is really hard, and I'm not the most amazing at like platformers, you know. And I'm not bad necessarily, but it does take me a couple of tries. Sometimes I get frustrated and I will come back eventually, though it will take me some time. Can't really be helped there. But this game has a very certain specific vibe about it that makes me just want to come back. Even if I beat it once, I'll probably go through it right away. Okay, and so I like that. I like that a lot. There's just a vibe about it that says there's a lot of love here, and I want to experience that love. Everything that you guys put into this game, I'm looking forward to it. So, man, that's all I'm gonna say on that. All right. Next up, the general concept is actually what first caught my eye. Okay. Besides just the general look of the game, the general concept. Okay, I'm very simple. I like crazy action BS, and you give me a guy that can turn this crimson, I am assuming, or whatever it is. It looks like some kind of stone or of some sort that he could transform into a sword, gauntlets. I think, is there a whip in there? I don't know. It can transform into all these different types of utilities for my man to get around and to fight enemies with and things like that. And it's just, oh, and claws too, that's right. And it's like, bro, what the heck? Powers like that? I would love to see how they fare up in battle. I would love to see this man go toe-to-toe with some crazy big ogre monsters and stuff like that, like sucking down ogres and things like that. Like, it's just such a sick concept. All right, that's such a crazy, awesome power. It's like, I can't believe I haven't thought of something like that before. That's so clean. Like, it's just a cool concept. Again, very easy to please. I've never seen anything that's done it like this. Okay, They took something very simple and turned it into something so much more. And I'm so excited to see where they took that. Like, let's see how far they took this Crimson shape-shifting situation here. I want to see how y'all did it. I'm super excited to see that. Okay? That's my whole jam. And my goodness, I'm gonna be for the sword and the gauntlets, bro. Do not test me. If there were some kind of crazy PvP situation, I'm taking y'all down. I promise you. I'm gonna treat that sucker like it's Smash or Brawlhalla. It's going down, baby. Okay? I know that's not a thing, but either way, I'm excited. Moving on here. The combat looks insanely satisfying. You can literally, like, the combos you can pull off feel equivalent to that of like Devil May Cry, you know, a game that's surrounded by its combat. And that this feels like, when it comes down to it, there's definitely a story, there's definitely some great aesthetic, there's definitely a lot of other great things, but when it comes down to it, its focus is solely on it, or mostly on its combat, and it makes sure that it shines through. I've seen this combat in the trailers, and it looks so satisfying to pull off some crazy ass combos with the gauntlets, to the push back, to the arrow, to the draw back, to the sword. You know what I'm saying? You're doing these insanely crazy combos on basic enemies, and then you could take that into the real fights against the big bad bosses, where you're jumping off walls and you're just dogging on them with some crazy combos, and they can't even touch you. You're out here dodge rolling and then into an arrow, or, you know, you're slicing their ankles. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the craziest, most insane combos, because once you get control of every single one of your powers, you're a menace. You cannot be stopped, and it's so sick to me. Like, goodness me, that combat looks like butter. It looks so smooth, and it's gonna be addicting. I know it. If there's any kind of experience, I don't know. Again, I've avoided a lot of gameplay and stuff like that, because I don't know what that's gonna look like. But if there is any kind of experience in this game, I promise you, I'm gonna end up over leveled, because I'm going to fight so many enemies in my path. Every single one, I'm gonna go bonkers with it. Promise. Okay, because can't get enough of what that combat looks like. Can't get enough. It's insane. So that's what I'm most excited for, actually, if anything. Obviously, you know, that's the main game, and so that's what I'm excited about. Duh. But man, it's just so smooth looking, man. Give it a look right now. I'm sure there's gameplay on the screen. Maybe they're just talking to somebody. Maybe they're fighting an enemy. I have no idea. Y'all go ahead and check that out for me and let me know what y'all think about that combat, because man, that combat looks, oh goodness, like olive oil, son. Just smooth with it. All right, I can talk about that all day. We gotta move along here. Next up, it looks fairly challenging. Besides just the combat, because I know for a fact there's going to be some enemies that are going to put my ass in the ground and really make me learn, okay? I'm going to have to learn the hard way sometimes, and that's just how it be. That's what I like. I like games that make me, you know, think about what I'm doing. Like, okay, obviously this approach that I'm taking is not working. Let me try this a different way. Maybe the arrows aren't it. Maybe I have to get up close and personal. Maybe vice versa. Maybe up close and personal ain't it. I got to, you know, stand my ground far away and inch them down. You know what I'm saying? And then I believe that there's also some crazy puzzles. From what I've seen, there's different ways to get around and things like that. Again, I could be wrong, but obviously in a game like this, an adventure platformer, I'm sure there's more than just fighting and moving on, you know? I'm sure there's puzzles. That would be crazy for there not to be puzzles. Come on now. But then again, maybe there's not puzzles. Maybe it's just like a, you know, how are you gonna get around this situation by platforming, you know? And that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm with it, you know? Like Mega Man. That's not really a problem for me. I love that kind of situation. It's frankly a lot easier than me trying to solve a puzzle, because quite honestly, if I have to look something up and there's no guide for it, I'm gonna be furious. Please do not test me with that. I'm not kidding. Oh. So, but when it comes down to it, it looks like there's gonna be challenge, and I can't wait to be put in the floor and taught a lesson. Okay. That's what I like to see. I like calm, relaxing, kick back, enjoy myself games. And, you know, I even enjoy my games that are just almost damn near impossible to beat sometimes, but the satisfaction is immense when you get through. But this looks like it sits in that perfect middle sweet spot where it's, yeah, you can kick back and enjoy it, but there's going to be times where you really need to get your shit in gear and go toe to toe with some big some big baddies. Okay. And you're going to need to learn their patterns. You're going to need to know their rhythms and what they're capable of and what you're capable of in the moment so that you can maneuver around properly, because otherwise it's going to be a hell of a time. And I'm with it. I'm down to learn whatever I need to learn to get past every enemy, every boss, and see what this story is about, because it looks like it's going to be immense. Okay? So, that's where I am with it. Alright? Next thing I like a lot. Did you see the size of that wolf? Are you kidding? That wolf is huge and he's adorable. Need I say more? And actually, I will say more. You can ride on him in certain situations. I don't know if you can ride on him all the time or if I have to unlock him for something. I don't know. But I have a wolf and I can ride him. That's a winner in my book. That's a winner in my book. We love the big doggos. We love the big doggos. Oh, I'm gonna love him so much. I know it. I wish I could pet him myself. I better be able to pet him in the game, guys. I better be able to pet him. I swear to God. I better see on the Twitter, can you pet this dog, or can you pet dogs? Whatever that Twitter handle is. Flynn Son Of Crimson better be the next one up there on September 15th. I better be able to pet him, okay? He's a cutie and he deserves the world. He's doing a lot for us. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Next up, I actually kind of said this already, is talking about how the bosses look like they're going to take a lot of trial and effort, but trial and fail. Was it trial and what is it? I don't know. I forgot what the terminology is for that. Whatever. Anyway, I forgot. But anyway, I've mostly said it anyway. So moving on along here, the final thing that I wanted to say, as far as things that I really like, is that from the glimpse that I saw, the little bit of dialogue that was available from the trailers and things gives me a sense that we are in for a very fun cast of characters. Okay, you can immediately tell from trailers and stuff like that what kind of vibe you're gonna get from, characters that you talk to. Like I said about Celeste, they look like some really funny characters, and I was completely right. I literally saw like a little bit of gameplay from Celeste, and I saw that they were talking to some interesting characters, and I was immediately hooked. I was like, God, this looks so cute. Like, I can't wait to interact with these characters myself. Same with Undertale, interacting with Naps the Blook or Undyne or whatever, just things like that. It really warms my heart to see just people developing and having fun with their OCs in this game. I love it. I love some good dialogue. I love some good characters, and I love some good story. Even if it's crazy simple, I'm crazy simple. I am not hard to please, I promise you. So, when the personality can shine through text, that's when you've hit a sweet spot. Okay? When you can recognize a character's mannerisms and how they go about things, but it's all in text, you don't even have to hear them say it to understand, oh yeah, they would definitely think something like this. Like, when they can talk and you can understand them through text like that on a personal level, that's when things really take a shine, and we love to see it. So I'm really excited to interact with all these different characters in this world. It's going to be a hell of a time, and I'm looking forward to literally every second of it. So overall, in the end, obviously, I said it right at the get-go. I warned y'all that this was just an excuse for me to gush about the game a little bit, because I'm really excited to get it this upcoming month. This video is probably going to be out on the 7th? 8th? Where's my phone? Yeah, it's going to be out on the 7th. So the game comes out in a couple of days after this. So I don't know. I think it was about time somebody got some kind of video out there just talking about the game and just really gushing about it and just getting all of its good points out there, because it looks like a really high quality game, and I think that more people should really give it a chance if you haven't seen it already. Okay, I know a lot of people backed it on Kickstarter, and y'all did an awesome job putting that together. All right, so hopefully everybody's ready to pick this sucker up on September 15th, because I definitely know that I am. To my knowledge, it is coming to most consoles. You're free to obtain it on whatever feels most comfortable to you. This feels like a free advertisement. I'm not even in cahoots with anybody. I just wanted to gush about the game because it looks so good to me. But do whatever feels most comfortable for you. I was originally going to get it on PC, and then I found out it was coming out on Switch, and I had a lot of extra money on Switch eShop. So I was just like, yeah, screw it, why not? I'll just pick it up there, because hey, if it's coming there and I can use my controller, cool. On the big screen, man, on the big screen? That's going to be sick, dude. That's going to be so dope. But either way, so that just about does it for me. I want to hear what you guys think. Anybody that's going out to pick up Flynn Son of Crimson this next week. Are you super excited? Did you pay for the Kickstarter? Are you just hearing about it now? Is this the first time you've heard about it? Let me know what you guys think. For those of you who did not know about Flynn Son of Crimson, or have you changed your mind, or you know, are you even more repulsed somehow? Let me know everything that you guys think down in the comment section below, because you always know that I'm down there with you guys. But whatever the case may be, it do seriously be skedaddle the clock, because God, this video was late. But anyway, I'm gonna do just that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do hope you enjoyed. Do me the greatest favor of dropping a like and a comment, and consider subscribing for more content just like this. And with that, I'm outro. Thanks again, hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Do me the greatest favor of taking good ass care, and I'll see you all next time.